It might shock you to learn that Venezuela holds the largest proven oil reserves on the planet, more than Saudi Arabia, more than Iran, and more than Russia. Yet despite sitting on over 300 billion barrels of oil, the country is facing one of the worst economic collapses in modern history. So why hasn't Venezuela's underground fortune turned it into one of the richest nations in the world? Let's break it down. Venezuela's oil reserves are massive, worth trillions of dollars at market prices. This underground wealth once made the country one of Latin America's wealthiest. Oil exports funded highways, housing, education, and social programs. At its peak, Venezuela was producing over 3 million barrels of oil a day, and oil made up over 90% of its export income. On paper, the country looked unstoppable, but this fortune came with a dangerous catch: overdependence. When oil prices collapsed in the mid-2000s, Venezuela's economy crumbled. Years of corruption, overspending, and poor management were suddenly exposed. Instead of saving or diversifying, Venezuela had built its entire economy around oil. And when the market turned, there was nothing to fall back on. The government started printing money, inflation soared, and everyday life became unaffordable. The country with the most oil in the world couldn't even keep gas stations full. Then came US and international sanctions, cutting Venezuela off from global markets. Foreign companies pulled out, oil production plunged, and investment dried up. Now much of Venezuela's oil infrastructure is outdated or falling apart. The country is sitting on trillions in underground assets, but can't access the tools or partnerships to turn that wealth into real money. So how much is Venezuela's underground money really worth? Experts estimate that if fully developed and exported, the country's oil reserves could generate over $10 trillion in long-term revenue. But without modernization, political reform, and global trust, that money stays locked beneath the soil. It's like having the world's biggest vault and no key. Some still believe Venezuela could rebound. With the right leadership, foreign investment, and oil tech upgrades, it could restart production and reclaim its position in the global energy market. But the longer this crisis continues, the more that underground money turns into a missed opportunity. So what do you think? Can Venezuela ever unlock its underground fortune? Or is it cursed to remain rich on paper but poor in reality? Comment below with your thoughts, and if you enjoy exploring the hidden wealth of nations, subscribe now and hit the bell so you never miss a story. Thanks for watching.